Which the curious residents of Stella Street.
News of the world. Lots of lovely mincy little tidbits.
Stella Street cleaner, my story. Jesus Christ.
I let them all down. I revealed their most intimate secrets. I spewed out their souls.
No one's going to employ you, and I don't ever want to clap eyes on you ever again.
Just when I was at the absolute depth of my despair, there's a little advert there saying cleaner wanted in Torquay.
She got mixed up down there in Torquay with some very sick people.
Well, as I understand it correctly, and I hope I do, from Michael Caine, who received a postcard, she's gone off to work for a GP in Torquay.
There weren't no doctor or nothing, and this weren't no leisure centre. It was the dangerous global. I was a global killer's leading cleaner.
We set fire to the entire rainforest and wait for Russia to attack.
What is in this for the people of China? I cannot accept this.
You'll be lucky to get a ping-pong table, you miserable rice-picking fool.
Anyone want a nice cup of tea?
We all would like tea.
Well, I wouldn't mind.
Yes, but not tea bags. Understand?
Gentlemen, please.
Well, it's like she was nice enough. You know, she took me through to the kitchen. Do you know, Eileen, I always find when I'm making a cake that if I dip my fingers into very, very cold water first and then break the eggs, I make it a very, very lucky cake indeed. Yeah, really. Well, I don't do much cooking, Brenda. You know, I tend to stick to oven dinners. One of those mornings, I'm afraid. So where is this Stella Street you come from then, Eileen?
No, this is absolutely legit leisure centre. And these silos that are building, you know, they're building here are kind of ornamental sort of silos, really. It's a sort of celebration of the old atomic age, if you like. It's going to be like a sort of theme park for children. And, you know, fortunately, Dr. No's well caked up, so we're going to spin the project out for as long as we can.
Are you sure you want to persist with this invoice, Mr. Gunn?
Those are our prices, Dr. Doe. Materials and labour for removing the top of the mountain. We think gelignite 300 tons.
Yeah, about that.
Plus removal of rubble, 500 million tons.
Yeah.
Which brings our provisional price to, I'm afraid, 420 million pounds.
You can shove it up your arse, Mr. Gunlight. My ill-fated Mallard project, gentlemen. Doomed from the start.
Those are our prices, which we've tendered, and we think they're fair, just, and realistic.
Then we have nothing more to say to each other, Mr. Golightly.
Thank you, Dr. No. Thank you. I thought they went rather well.
Mr. Golightly?
Yes, Dr. No.
Now you die.
Crikey. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Now you will dine with us.
Oh, this bridge is a bit wobbly. I'll get it fixed on Monday.
See ya.
Thank you. You know, I think he very well likes us.
Saw this advertisement in the Torbay paper for Dr. Knowles, who wanted an electrician, and I think he's very, very happy with my work.
You have failed me, Mr. Flackby.
Yes, I suppose I have.
I will not tolerate failure.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Dr. Knowles. There's been a lot of failure in my life.
I pressed a button, and a revolving crab appeared.
Was that a fact? Yes, there have been some teething problems, Dr. Knowles. I must admit I've had quite a few difficulties with the multi-builder-death button. And when I checked with the manual, I discovered that I needed a junction box, you see, to separate it from the wiring system of the exploding guest bath button.
I have to tell you, Mr. No, that your overdraft is rather excessive. This children's rocket ride, costing £400 million. I mean, you could build a real one for that.
Toby is such a stickler for detail. He will not settle for this, oh, Mr. Funny Rocket, done in yellow and pink and all that. Lovely colours for this kind of a room. Not good for children's rocket rides.
Well, I'm afraid the outlay you're requesting is somewhat out of our league. I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh, Toby, I meant to tell you I was in Safeways today. They wouldn't accept my card.
I've pissed it all away on rockets and sharks.
Well, you're nobody's fool. You could always do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I need a program called Who Wants to Be a Multi-Millionaire.
Dave! Which of the 4 following songs was a hit for Take That? Was it A, Agadoo, B. Xanadu, C. Yagadoo, or D. Pray?
It's pray, Toby.
Pray.
Is that your final answer?
Of course it is, Mr. Triple.
Hey! So, Bandicoot is which one of the four following creatures? Is A. reptile, B. fish?
She was giving him the bloody answers. So he got right through, to $1 million.
Hey! Okay!
Get on with it, you gurgling fool.
Final question. In the James Bond film Thunderball, what do the letters of the evil organization Spectre stand for?
Mr. Carrot, I object to the tone of this question. Spectre is not evil. This is a lie perpetrated by the leaders of the Western world. This was all because the Special Executive Committee for Terror, Revenge and Extortion...
Hey! Got them!
So I went straight to the cops, you know. I mean, it's a country cop shop, so it was a bit bloody useless.
Can I ask you a question, Mrs. Huggett? Are you on any kind of medication at all?
Only something for me wind.
Yeah, I've just had a Mrs. Huggett in here, one of your cleaners. Yeah, she is a bit, isn't she, sir? Anyway, she came in here and said things about you wanting to set off rockets and wanting to rule the world. Yes, I thought so too, sir, yes. Well, I just think she needs looking after, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yes?
Hello, Mr. Kane. Postcard from Torquay, eh?
I got your shopping, but I couldn't get smooth Tropicana, so I had to get some with bits.
Talking of bits, I've just had Sergeant Trellick on the phone. He informs me you've been telling lies about me. Letting off rockets. Have you ever flown before, Mrs. Huggett?
Yeah, well, I've gone go easy tours to Ibiza.
This will be go quickly tours to Beijing.
They tie me all up, wrap me all round, tie me to a bleeding rocket. He says, where are you going to go in space?
He sort of palmed it off as like a kiddie's rocket ride. But that bloody thing was full of kerosene.
And then, well, it's corny, isn't it? But, you know, Michael shows up, doesn't he?
This is the English Riviera, you know. Bloody freezing. Oi, mate. Have you seen this woman?
Yeah, that's, Mrs. Huggett. She works up at the leisure centre.
Oh, right, thanks.
Yeah.
What?
Well, look, Michael Caine, aren't you?
Yeah, what of it?
You've gone down the road a bit, haven't you? Try Ferald.
Yeah, well, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, you anonymous little bastard?
Prepare rockets for blast off! Check all systems!
Prepare for launch, clear.
Here, I expect you're wondering how I got in here. Don't ask. I think I may have broken the law.
Everyone into Blackpool and X. This is an emergency.
Do you know, I've always wanted to be James Bond, but I'm not middle class enough. Still, at least I'm not bitter about it.
Actually, I am bloody bitter about it.
Replace black shoes with Camp White shoes. Send Tina into space.
Have a nice kit, Doctor. Hey! You wanted a love call? What have you been up to?
Oh, Michael, you never believe it. I was going to get twinned with Beijing.
Yeah. Oh. Well, come back home and get twin with Surbiton.
Oh.
Come on, girl, we'll get you out of it. You have been a very naughty girl.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, bloody help me, Michael.
It's all right, darling. Not going to the moon yet. Quick.
Oh.
Neil Armstrong still got to get his thermos in the cabin. Right. All right, Buzz, you can take off now.
Michael, I've got something to tell you.
What?
I sent those kinky underpants of yours to the mail on Sunday.
Thanks.
There's comedy on BBC Choice now with the Kumars at number 42, at home to a Blue Peter presenter and a famous actor.